Alright, looks like things switched over correctly. Like I mentioned before at the end of the previous stream, I wanted to double up on gaming streams this week because I want to spend a decent chunk of time with Nocturne. We are going to immediately jump back into where we left off after the apocalypse happened with our silent protagonist. One thing I wanted to mention as we get started here today, I posted it on Twitter when we went live a little while ago, but I was able to dig up the guide that I have for Nocturne. I don't know if I'll be able to read through it while we're actively on stream, but I get the feeling I'm going to be referring to this thing at some point. It's kind of a smaller book, but it's super thick. Looking at it, it's like 400 something pages of information about Nocturne, but it'll definitely come in handy. So what we can do is go ahead and reload our save and get started. Remembering back to where we left off in the playthrough before, we made our way across the apocalyptic Tokyo after everything exploded, and we made our way down here to, I believe this is Shibuya. And we looked around, got into some fights, and most importantly, when we got here, we're able to unlock the fusion system, which is in the cathedral over there at the purple dots. And I think our last objective when we wrapped up was the one NPC, his name was Hijiri, told us that we needed to go to Ginza. And I think if we talk to him, then we're going to get ported over via the fast travel system to the next objective. The Amala network.
Alright then. Once I send you, I'll head over to Ginza myself. Until then, stay alive. Well, here goes nothing. Hey, can you hear me now? Good. Looks like you're still... It seems that the link failed and you fell into the Amala network. But the Amala network is exactly that, a network. If there's an entrance, there's always an exit. Just leave it to me. I'll get you out, so head toward Ginza.
Alright, now we have access to the Amala network. This is sort of a combination of dungeon and fast travel system. I don't remember exactly how it works, so we'll just have to figure it out. Our map functions the way it did before. Well, we'll sort of navigate around and see. It looks like these teleport you back and forth. Like that corridor end looks like it's just sending me backwards. Alright. We can attack the elementals. From what I remember, I should test it next time we get into a fight. I don't think you can talk to these because they speak a certain language. I'll try it next time we run into one, and we'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure it'll fail. Let's talk to him. Oh, I guess we can't talk to him. try and eliminate the rock ones and see if we can talk to the Eros Elemental again. Hey folks, hey Michi Arts and Milk. Glad you guys could jump on. Can you give me some feedback on the stream broadcast quality and the mic audio quality? I upped the bitrate on OBS broadcast this time, but I need to know if it's being really choppy. And also if the mic balance and the video game balance is coming through okay. You guys can hear me? Okay, looks like at this point I can't persuade the elementals to join. I think you can later. Could be that I'm just too low level. Alright. We know the right path will send us back. From what I remember, navigating here is kind of trial and error until you learn the layout. There's a couple things related to gameplay stuff later on that we'll encounter. But for now, we just need to make our way through, headed towards Ginza. Alright, thanks Michi. Just let me know if anything starts hiccuping with the broadcast. For some reason, the YouTube Studio main page that I look at for all the diagnostics, every once in a while it'll just kind of go to a loading screen. So I just want to make sure that the footage isn't getting choppy for you guys.
Something's not right. You're not stuck, are you? Alright, let me try something. Give me a minute. I'm starting to get it. Looks like the Amala network never stays the same shape. Demon or not, you're gonna have a hard time getting around. Well, call me if something else happens. I'll help out any way I can.
Alright, looks like our path forward is somewhat linear this time. We'll just sort of explore all the paths open and see what we find. Learning the elemental weaknesses of these particular enemies would probably be a good idea too. I'll use Analyze and see if that'll tell me. Alright, weak against wind. Just High Pixie that's got wind? Yeah, I don't have Zahn, but I've got Wing Buffet. I'm going to save that since it's a little expensive. If we get a group of those rocks, then we can use that particular skill and it'll hit a bunch of them at once.
Seriously? Hopefully the fix will be as smooth as last time. Hey, can you hear me? Say something. Damn it. The connection's unstable.
Okay. Alright, is that mark on our map? Yes. I can't remember when I last played this game years and years ago, but I don't think it marked the healing NPCs with the tile on your map like it does now. If so, that's pretty helpful change in case you forget where the healing NPCs are, because the healing rooms will mark. And the save point rooms will mark too. But there's definitely some quality of life improvements they added with the HD remaster version of Nocturne. I did some digging since the last stream, and from what I found, when you do the Demon Fusion system in the original PS2 version, you couldn't choose skills. If you wanted a certain set, you have to roll randomly until you get the combination you want. The fact that they added in the customization is nice, since it's been in, I think, all of the other SMT and Persona games that have come out since this one. Maybe not Persona 3 on PS2, but all of the current gen stuff gives you the ability to select what you put into your fusions. So I guess it makes sense if they were going to do a remaster of this one, they would just add that feature in, make it easier on people. Alright, we can test out Wing Buffet since we know these guys are weak against force damage. I think it's a maximum of 5 hits. Pretty useful, but a little bit on the expensive side.
Hey, it's me. It's Riiiight. Can you hear me? Answer me. Good. Looks like you're in a spot that actually gets reception. Alright. Let's do it this way. From now on, if anything happens, let's meet up in stable places like the one you're in right now. Oh, yeah. You're stuck, huh? Just wait a sec. Damn. Looks like communications getting bad here, too. Let's meet up in another stable place. Okay?
Alright. Let's see, are these weak against lightning? Maybe it's fire or ice then. Or whatever they're weak against, it's a skill that I don't currently have on my team. That's fine. At some point when we get more fusion fodder, I'll have to fuse someone that has the ice skills, and that should cover the major elements. Alright, we're pretty close to the heal room. I'll use my wind skills here just to speed up the fights a little bit. And we'll save again. For those folks that are tuning in for the first time, I know it's going to look like I'm saving a lot whenever I walk by one of these rooms. But because this game has a tendency to put you in situations where you can get wiped out instantly, I'm going to try and be a little bit conservative and save my progress. Because if I get a little reckless and get to an area and die, it's going to set me back a whole lot. And you guys have to watch me play through sections again. So for Nocturne, it's pretty good advice to save frequently, just in case you get into a rough situation. Alright, we're back to more trial and error. Let's see. We haven't used Racunda yet. This is the debuff defense down ability, which is pretty handy, especially against bosses. Because it's so expensive, I'm gonna not use that right now. Critical. I like the battle music when we're in the Amala network. It sounds a little bit different from a lot of the other kind of more rock sounding battle themes, but it's really good. I mentioned before that Nocturne's got awesome music, and all of the battle themes across the different areas you travel have pretty good themes in general. Okay, this should be a dead end. Yeah. Morio again. Oh, okay, that's a whole lot of them. I could see if any of them are weak against wind. If so, then that... yeah, that's good. I can't remember if in the later SMT games, if you hit a group with something they're weak against, you get multiple free turns. Looks like that's not the case in Nocturne. You just get one. I'm getting decent experience. We're gonna need to get as much as we can on the main character, since we're bound by the experience level for things we can summon. Hmm. So we got a few branching paths here. When we first popped into this floor, there were some item rooms that it showed us. We need to make a point to try and find those. Oh, this is a Choron zone? Alright. I don't think we've seen this particular type of enemy. The name sounds familiar, though. Let's see if they're weak against fire. Nope, they heal from fire. Alright, that's good to know. They might be resistant to physical, too. Okay, Berserk is a multiple physical all-target spell. When my main character eventually gets that, it'll allow him to hit an entire group. But I wonder if it's got a higher critical rate. If my team wasn't dodging some of those hits, then this guy would be getting numerous free turns. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out what sort of weakness those enemies have. Alright, I looked up some information after we wrapped up the stream last time on stats, just to get some ideas for builds. Apparently luck is not tied to critical rate at all. It's tied to a couple things like whether or not you go first or you get ambushed by enemies. And I think it might affect some drops in different parts of the game. But for combat-related stuff, it's not really going to help. So I'm going to probably hold off on upgrading luck. Agility is kind of negligible too. I think this is just evasion. It seems like if you're going physical, your main stats are going to be strength and vitality. So we'll drop it in strength. And we got Berserk. And I can't remember, we must have picked up life bonus before. There are passive skills you can learn that are straight status or stat boosts. Like life bonus is 10% higher HP. One thing I didn't talk about in the last episode where we unlocked fusion. When you have demons with innate strengths or weaknesses, sometimes they learn skills like this that are passive. And some of them are elemental resistances or boosts. So just for example, if you have one component demon that has repel electricity as one of its learned skills, and you fuse it into a demon that's weak against electricity, and slot that skill into its hereditary list, then that new demon will no longer be weak against electricity. And you could turn weaknesses into strengths and basically build something that has no weaknesses that way. Which is pretty handy. As we get further in the game, the fights get more difficult. Being able to put together a team that doesn't have exploitable weaknesses is going to be important. It's one of the kind of neat things about the way that SMT games have set up their whole fusion system. If you spend the time sort of learning how to build your team properly, one, it's pretty interesting seeing what kind of custom party members you can create, and also it allows you to get through difficult fights easier. We could test out Berserk here. Not bad. I think It's going to be a little less effective against big groups because it has a potential to spread out the damage. But against smaller parties, maybe 2 or 3, if you have high physical and you use Berserk, it'll sort of concentrate the hits on the smaller number of targets. And I know there's later abilities you get that will target an entire party and not make it random, but that'll be a bit later. And we need to be mindful of my magic on High Pixie since she can heal. Alright, slowly filling in parts of the branching paths here. Okay, that's how I zoom out. R2. Pop the map out. Allow us to see a little bit further back.
It's good to know you're alive. Guess you didn't become a demon for nothing. Couldn't go any further, huh? Wait on it. Oh yeah, there's something you should know. It seems that someone's trying to intercept my communication with you. Might be an enemy. Be careful.
Oh boy.
Looks like it's getting unsafe up here too. We'll talk later.
Apparently the luck stat also has to do with how often you're attacked. I don't know if a higher luck stat lowers the instance of you getting into random encounters. I do remember that I think there's some late game abilities you can get that'll actually slow down how often you get attacked randomly, and I think there's one that prevents random encounters. It's either an ability or an item you get that you can equip that will keep you from getting hit by random enemies. Before we head up the stairs, I'm going to try and complete the rest of the map, just in case there's some attainable items here, since I don't know if we're going to be able to come back. We'll check down here at the end of the hall. I think this is just another dead end. Oh no, this is another stairwell here. Okay. I'll backtrack, check out the path up top, and we'll start going through these different staircases. I know they lead to different sections of this level. Defense up. Marin Karin, that's a charm ability we saw on the Nekomata enemies earlier. I've been getting lucky and not getting hit by that. Getting charm status is really annoying in this particular game. Okay, we've got 2 paths that lead to the upper floor. I guess I'll look at the one in the north first. And then I'll loop back around and see if the other one gives me anything. I'm gonna need to keep my party healed up. I could backtrack to the save point, but I think that's gonna be a little out of the way. Should be able to last till we get to another heal point, but my bench demon, Kodama, is the only one who can heal. Would have been good to bring in someone with a single target wind spell. Oh well. Haggle. I think that's a negotiation skill, like some of the other ones we've gotten so far. Sometimes when demons level up, they'll want to talk to you. It's definitely a good idea to listen to them. Because occasionally they'll give you gifts, or they'll tell you useful things. Okay, it's a different section of floor 1. Alright. Save point's good. I wonder if that means there's a heal NPC nearby. There you go. Okay, at this point in the game, they seem to be generous in putting the healing rooms near the save points. I know as the game proceeds and things get more difficult, that's not going to be as common. They'll start spreading out the save points, and sometimes you don't even get a healing room.
So you're finally here. The exit is close to where you are. Let me open the... Damn it. Something's interfering. Hey, you okay? Can you hear me?
No? Was that not? Okay. I guess that would have been my chance to go back and save. Okay. We haven't encountered specters yet. I could use Wing Buffet, but I'd be gambling on whether or not these things are strong against wind, since I don't know. Rather than do that, let's do Defense Down. If I do Defense Down into Berserk, as long as these things aren't physically immune, yeah, that should give me better damage. But now we need to see if we've got some sort of exploitable weakness. Lightning's no good. I'm trying bind. I can't remember if these things are immune to mind. Yep, they null mind. And they use fire. Alright. So fire is probably a strength of theirs. I guess we'll try Wing Buffet and see. Alright. They're not weak against wind. So even though that does decent damage to the group, it's probably too expensive to use since I don't get free turns from it. Well, evasion on my team is pretty decent, but I'm going to need to keep an eye on our main character's hit points. I never did figure out if losing your main character is a full party wipe, so we're going to assume if he dies, then we lose the entire round. So I'm going to try and keep him out of one-shot territory. Oh boy. Oh, that's right, she's fire weak. Okay, I have to be careful. Looking at the list, Datsueba is not really doing a whole lot in these fights. It would have been better, I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of options for my party. I can send demons back. Since I might send away Apsaros and swap her out. We'll see. As long as she doesn't get targeted by fire spells, it should be okay. like I mentioned before, because Berserk is a random hitting ability, if there's only one enemy, all random hits between, I think, 2 or 3 and 5 will do damage to the single target. Likewise, if you miss, then it'll cause you to lose press turns. Yeah. That actually did decent damage. And multiple criticals, just like multiple hits with elemental weakness, do not give you additional press turns. It's just one or nothing. Let's see, 12? Yeah, I'm not going to bother trying to use any of my more expensive abilities. I'm going to save High Pixie for healing. And we're going to keep attacking with the main character since we're running out of magic. Oh, critical's nice there. I have to be careful not to use that too much since Datsueba doesn't have a ton of hit points. Alright, I think it's getting weak. Keep up with attacking and try and keep hit points high. Oh, there we go. A little bit concerning if it did that all target ability again. It's a decent amount of experience though. Alright, we're gonna go Strength Invite. Let's see. Oh, did I get 2 levels? I think I got 2 levels there. Alright. Yeah, Strength Invite. Okay, another thing that you can get when your Magatama reacts randomly and you level up, it can give you bonus stat points randomly too. Okay, random skill changes, that's a bit of a gamble. You can either get something better or worse than what you currently have slotted. One I don't want to lose is Rakunda. We'll roll the dice and see. Okay, Zio becomes Mazio. Now we have an all-target electricity spell. That's not bad. Of course, she's got it too now. Float ball. Ah, she does learn an ice spell. Okay, that's good.
All right. Looks like everything's stabilizing. Hey, you okay? I see. You're getting used to being a demon, aren't you? I'll open the door. Hang on. If you go through the path I opened, you should reach Ginza safely. You did take a slight detour, but hey, at least you're there. Nice work. Now let's hurry on.
Alright. So that's good. I wonder if we can head back. First I'm going to go heal and save now that we got through that boss. Before we head out to Ginza, I want to finish exploring this particular section of the dungeon. Since again, I can't remember if we get a chance to come back here. At least not for a while. So we'll save, go back to the other section, check out the other staircase, and just see if we've got any useful items or stuff we can gather. And then we can get more experience, and then when I wind back through here I can save again. Alright, that's the other one we want to look at. It would have been nice if this game had an on-screen map. It is an older RPG, so I can understand why it doesn't do that. But being able to have something that keeps me from constantly having to pull up the map screen would be nice. But as I play through the game and get kind of familiar with how directions work, I should be able to just remember which direction I need to go and not be constantly pulling the map up. But for now, we'll just have to do that so I don't get turned around. Petrify ability? Alright, let's see if Datsueba's ice skill works against this particular type of enemy. Oh no. Could be wind. It's either wind or it has no innate elemental weaknesses. I guess we can test it out since these things have high HP. Yeah, alright. Weak against wind. Oh. Oh, that ported me all the way over here? Okay. Well, that'll be good to know when I need to actually leave the area. But now I gotta walk all the way around. It looks like if you get hit with an all-target spell, and one is a weakness but the other is a null, heal, or repel, I guess the enemy still loses all their turns. That's good to know. Yeah, we'll just attack. If I had a single target Zon spell, that'd be nice, but I don't. Alright. Head back to the upper floor and figure out what's here. Keep being mindful of the one way. Wonder how it marks that on the map. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Limpa is paralysis? Or bind, I think? Alright, that's a one-way. Are these ones weak against ice? No. I think for the elementals, it's just their actual elemental opposites. The fire elementals will be weak against ice, and the water ones will be weak against electricity and so on. Alright, we should be getting close to that treasure room. And here it is. Alright. Mazan Rock. Group Wind spell. Chakra drop. Magic. Oh, that's right. There's traps. How much damage did that do? Not that much. There's also hazard floors, which we haven't seen so far, but those are pretty annoying. We'll leave this one. I'm pretty sure we'll come back. It just might not be for a while. Alright, that was a one-way. I think we're good to leave now. Head to Ginza. First, I'm going to save. And we're getting closer to level 13. I think we need to be 13 to fuse Inugami. Alright. If we look at the map, we can jump up and down on the different floor plans and see if we had any missing sections. I think we're good. Technically, there's a missing section over there. I think it's a dead end, though. Pretty sure the only point of interest was the treasure room, since it showed us that before. Again, I think we'll get the ability to come back here later. So for now, we'll just move ahead and go for progression.
Hey, can you hear me? I'm glad to know you ended up in Ginza. Sorry I can't do anything more for you. Now remember, your goal is to get to Hikawa. You should find some leads in Ginza. I imagine the demons might be tougher out there, but I'm sure you can take them. I'm not exactly cut out for fighting, so I'll track down Hikawa some other way. I'm sure we'll meet again, though, since we're both after the same thing. Alright then. Stay alive out there.
Alright. Alright, Malolink. Here's fast travel. Now that we've done that. We can jump around as we need to. For now, we'll save here. This should be in Ginza. Yeah. Now we get a new area to explore. Assembly of the Nihilo. Okay, this is also not a neutral zone. So we should be able to encounter some new enemies here and hopefully recruit them for the team. Sacrificial fusion. I think that allows you to do multi-demon sacrifices for rare ones. Haunt, Chatter Skull. These... Well, we'll see if we can talk to him. Yeah, we need a certain type of skill in order to recruit these. But since we're encountering new enemy types, we can experiment and figure out elemental weaknesses. Not fire. I don't want to use Mazio, that's too expensive. Okay, not weak against electricity either. Not weak against ice. Oh, that's... yeah. Oh. That's strong enough to one-shot my guys if they're below 50, I think. Alright. Saurus is weak against fire, right? Yeah, because the boss was targeting you at fire. Ooh, anti-mind. That's a passive nullification, I think. No, it's not a null. I think it's just resistance. If it said null mind, that would be like Datsueba, I think. Let's see. Yeah. There are null skills. Anti is just resistance, I believe. Nix's Lounge. Okay, keep exploring. See what we can find. Now we'll check out all of the other doors on this floor before we leave. Predators? Oh, and a new type. Oh, I could see if lightning will work here. Yes, all the Predators are weak against lightning. And Yaka is the new one. Weak against fire? Nope. Weak against ice? Yes. Ice and electricity for these then. Oh, repulse bell. I think that is no random encounters, or less random encounters. Oh, reduces encounter rate of low-level demons until a new Kagutsuchi. Kagutsuchi is the moon cycle. So if we use it, then weaker enemies won't attack us, but stronger ones still will. Alright, potential merchant. Okay, before we head up and out, I'm going to go back to the right and take a look at these other spots that we haven't explored. Oh, that's a straight up healing, okay. Alright, I guess we can save while we're here. Now we can head north? Yeah, north. Oh, but that's... Here's all the other points of interest. I should have probably gone this way first.
Welcome to Rags Jewelry. You smell strongly of gems. You've come to the right place. Ah, welcome. Take a look.
Alright, we can trade different gems that we get from drops or chests for different things. These are useful items.
Anything else? Take a look.
We can straight up trade for the elementals. Once we get to the point where they're going to be useful in fusions, then we can always come here and trade for those.
Anything else? Take a look.
Mitamas are special fusion materials. I think they are stat boosts for your demons.
Anything else? Anything else? Come again, all right.
Alright, nothing really of interest yet. We don't have a ton of gems to trade. But we do want to keep this place in mind in the future. Oh, here's Nix's Lounge. Alright. That should be our teacher.
What did you say?
Hey, it's Loki.
Hey! Hey!
Alright. Might be worthwhile to come back there at some point. Human commander, huh? Evasion and hit rate down. When he's more likely to miss. Okay, Drain Fire, Null Dark, weak against Light or Curse. We don't have Light or Curse abilities yet. Guess we're just attacking. Okay, Cathedral. I guess we can look and see about the Sacrifice Fusion.
We have successfully developed a new fusion technique. Let's call it Sacrificial Fusion. Besides the 2 demons that are fused, an additional demon is sacrificed in the process. The strength of the resulting demon will reflect the level of the demon that was sacrificed. Also, in some cases, you may end up with a completely different demon than you expected. I recommend that you experiment with various combinations. However, be forewarned that this type of fusion harnesses the chaotic power of Kagutsuchi. Therefore, it can only be performed when it shines at its brightest. Why don't you give it a try next time? Welcome to the Cathedral of Shadows.
Alright.
Where demons
What that means is when the moon is full, I think 8 out of 8 phases, you can do Sacrificial Fusion.
Alright.
And the third one that you fuse in affects how high of a level the result comes out, or it could be a unique fusion. We need one more level to get Inugami. Alright. I'm gonna keep exploring and trying to recruit some new demons for fodder. Shiodome. Alright, I guess we can go ahead and leave. It looks like there's 3 entrances. I guess we can see in this far one if it leads to a spot we haven't explored yet. Okay, no, it comes out here. So the only thing to do would be to check out the other entrance and see where that leads. Dormina. Sleep spell, I think? Oh, I'm almost to 13. That's good. So that means once I hit 13, I can come back and potentially fuse Inugami. Yeah, haven't been here yet. Oh, Angel? Let's see. I don't know if Seduce will work on Angels. Sure. Oh, that's expensive. You better not bail on me. Alright. Tetraja Rock is physical attack block, I think. Oh, Light and Dark protection. I don't know if that was worth trading a magic recovery item. That's a big fella. Oh, I see. Leads to Loki's room from the other side. I kind of want to get one of those angels. Is this the only place in Ginza where they show up? We'll find out. We'll get into another couple fights while we're here and see. Alright, let's try that again. Alright. It's a little expensive, but okay. Alright, new party members are always good. Let's see what abilities we have on Angel. Sure, let's do this. Stats. She comes in an 11 too. Weak against Force Dark, repels light. She comes with Dia, which is a healing, and Hama, which is a light spell. She gets Detain. I think I'm going to swap her in for Datsueba because we know we're going to fuse Datsueba for Inugami later. And we'll keep Angel on here. We'll see what kind of fusions we get with her next time we go in the area. Okay, that was a pretty worthwhile detour. I'm gonna go back and save at the main fountain. Actually, we could, since we're back down here, we can see if we have a worthwhile fusion while we're here. This area is pretty small.
Welcome to the Cathedral of Shadows, where demons gather.
Okay, fusing Angel with High Pixie gives us Ame no Uzume, who's we haven't seen yet. She comes in at level 18. Pretty high magic stat and luck. She nulls Force and Light, weak against electricity. 3 potential skills. We could give her single target heal. Pretty decent options for a stronger caster. That might be something to think about. Because I get the feeling by the time we hit 18, High Pixie's not going to be quite as high in level. If we fuse Angel with Apsaras, we get Nozuchi. Yeah, the elephant furball. Nozuchi is physical, phys-based. So this fusion wouldn't necessarily make sense since a lot of the abilities coming off of the components are magic-based. And we've seen these other ones. Okay.
All right.
But we'll keep keep the angel in stock for now. Yeah, okay, we'll go heal, save, and then head to the overworld map. And I think they said, what, south? Oh, there's pixies. I guess we can try and recruit one of the pixies and see if that gives us any options. Alright, money. Oh, okay, we haven't gotten this question yet. Does pleasing others make you feel happy? Yes. Okay. She's probably coming in at fairly low level. That's fine. At this point, anything we can add to our list of demons will help. Okay, I think we're just about done. There's a door on this side we didn't open yet. I guess we can look over here and then we'll head south out to the map. Oh, another one. What was her weakness? Electricity? One battle away from hitting 13. Alright, we found that. Alright. I think that sleep attack is based on a percentage of chance to hit. Which is good. Sleep is an annoying status, just like all the other ailments. Alright, well we hit 13. If we wanted to, we could go and get our fusion done now and have Inugami for the next zone. I guess I'll do that. I know it's taking me a long time to get to progression, but I think getting that fusion will help us. From what I remember playing this game back in the day, rushing through and trying to power your way through the next objectives isn't necessarily the best idea. Okay, let's see. Shikigami and Datsueba will give us Inugami. Weak against wind, fire, dark, null. Oh, we can get one of these by fusing Pixie with Datsueba. Comes in at 11. And I think I'm going to go for Inugami. I'm just trying to see if any of our components will give us a better set of skills. Since this thing is strength based, I guess we can go Needle Rush, and we'll keep Bufu as just a utility spell since we don't have any other ice abilities.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that'll work. Getting some higher damage physical stuff would have been ideal, but that'll be fine.
All right.
Oh hey, Jack Frost. I haven't seen one of those yet. We'll try and recruit Jack Frost. And we'll have to do it next round. Money. Oh, hey, I got my chocolate drop back. Alright, let's go to the map and move on to the next zone. Oh, I need to put Inugami on my team. I got slept. I think if you get attacked while you're asleep, that's an instant crit for the enemy. Alright, who do I want to swap out? I think I'm going to swap Apsaras unless I fight something that does electricity-based skills. Here's Shiodome. Alright. Guess I cannot enter that particular area yet. I need to find the commander. We'll keep exploring the immediate area and see what else we can find out there. Tsukishima. Alright, I guess we can head back and talk to Nyx, now that we know we can't get into the assembly. Harumi Warehouse. Well, I guess we'll find out if we're supposed to be here. Alright, return to terminal. Okay, this ports back to Ginza directly. Alright. Well, the S terminals are one-way jumps back to key points of interest. Great Underpass of Ginza. I can't remember where this leads. I wonder if this connects to the assembly. I guess we'll find out. Connects Ginza to Ikebukuro. Poisonous demons. Well, I guess we'll see if there's anything we can get here.
Oh.
Is that another Jirai type? Sudama, okay. Well, we know we can't recruit slimes yet, so they don't speak the language. So I guess we will try and grab one of the Sudamas. Makakaja. That's a pretty useful buff ability when you have casters on your team. HP. Right, buddy. Yeah, I guessed right. Alright, picked up Sudama. That's good. Sudama, pretty balanced average stats. Comes with single target wind and the begging skill. Picks up group wind on level up. Not bad. That's a decent amount of hit points though. Okay, sometimes the enemy will talk to you, and if you give them stuff, they'll either give you advice, they'll give you items, or they'll join you. It's good to know. Or they'll flee the fight. I don't know if that was worth 120 Maka. I should have looked to see what Sudama's elemental weakness is. Well, I guess we'll find out if it's electricity. Nope. Fire. Yeah, okay, fire is good to have here. Are these weak against light? No, it doesn't look like it. Looks like they're resistant to physical though. They're not taking much damage from regular punches. Alright. That has a chance to backfire. If you lower your guard, sometimes the enemy will attack you instead. But sometimes they'll join you too. Omepatra, that's group status cure? Yep. Sleep, bind, panic for the entire party. That's pretty good. For slime, I should look at Sudama. Slime's weak against fire, yeah, alright. Slime's weak against fire, light. Strong against fizz, null's dark, which we haven't seen yet. Not bad. Let's see if this other door leads somewhere else. Kind of missing my single target spells. It's alright. We'll just keep attacking since I don't know how close we are to another heal station. Oh, this is a straight dead end, okay. Surprise attack. Inugami's taking some hard hits. Looks like it's a little bit lower on defense. Its fire breath is coming in handy in this particular area. Inugami's running low on magic. If we don't get out of here soon, I might have to use a chakra drop and give it some magic back.
What?
All right. don't think Berserk's really gonna do a whole lot since they're strong against physical attacks. I could swap. Let's see, who else do I have? Oh, I've got to wait till their turn in order to summon them back. Oh, there it is. You can summon Apsara's, because I believe she has Agi. Yeah, alright. For now, we'll just attack the last one. But we can use her abilities for now, rather than burn MP recovery stuff on Inugami.
Demon! It's a demon!
Yeah, you guys are kind of weird.
Mannequin. Oh. My goodness.
Mannequins. This looks like it's a non-encounter zone, okay.
Mannequin.
Alright, so you can see if there's anything else worthwhile in here. This is technically a town. And there are counters down here. Alright, I'm gonna try and capture one of these. Yoma class. Okay. I guess I'm not strong enough to recruit one of them. I can't remember what the Isoda are weak against. I think I'm going to continue to go strength and vitality for the foreseeable future. Okay, save. Oh no, junk shop.
Oh! Hello there.
Alright, item shop. Stuff's definitely not cheap. But we do have the ability to buy Magatamas here. I wish it gave me a preview of their skills, though. So physical type would be useful. I guess I can buy it. It's kind of expensive.
Oh? That okay with you?
And we'll see. I think we're okay on items for now. We got a decent amount of healing ones.
Heyo! A present for you. Got it.
Well, we can come back later when we need to buy more of the Magatamas. So, Marogara doesn't impart any innate weaknesses. This one will make me weak against elements. But we can see it's a pretty big boost to strength, though. And Heat Wave is an all-target physical attack. Can't remember if it's random or if it's targeted. But we'll go ahead and put this one on. Start learning some skills from it. We'll just have to be careful. The mantra. Oh, they are weak against fire. Okay. Seems like overall my hits are doing more damage now that I equipped that other Magatama, so that's good. We'll see how useful the learned abilities are. Alright. I guess we can see where this leads. Gozu Tenno. Did that kid just say I blow? Leader of the mantra. Alright.
Oh, you must be that. I'm a collector of anything and everything a human would use, if you haven't noticed already. So I'll leave the underpass every so often, convincing the gatekeeper to let me through. Well, if you're ever in a jam, feel free to swing by. Perhaps you could help me with my collection.
Does this guy have anything?
Well, if you're perhaps...
Maybe we'll come back here later. Alright, so slowly we're getting introduced to the different faction groups that are present here in Nocturne. As we proceed, our ability to interact with the different factions will shape how sort of the game plays out. And there's a bunch of different endings. Okay. Can't leave the gate. Through the gate, at least. So we'll explore the last few sections of the mannequin town. And then if there's nothing else to get here, then we'll just leave. You can use the teleporter at the beginning of the dungeon. And that should pop us all the way back to Ginza. I was really hoping I'd hit the weak one. According to my readout in OBS, it says it's dropping 65% of the frames. If that's true, I'm surprised it's not coming across more choppy. It's not ultimately going to matter because I'm going to edit this and upload the actual raw footage in HD. But I may have to drop the bitrate down if it's dropping that many frames. It's more of an experiment for today. Could also be dependent on my internet connection. If my internet connection won't support streaming at a higher bitrate, I'll have to drop it back down so it's not tanking the broadcast. This spot up here in the upper left should be the way out. That one gave me a different prompt. Let's try that again. Oh, full party. Okay. Guess we're gonna need to go infuse some demons. Yeah, it looks like our max that we can take with us is 8. We'll have to fuse some up in Ginza and make some room. That's actually a good thing to remember. Alright, we'll finish exploring this area and then warp back to Ginza and see if we can talk to Nyx. That might be progression. Either way, because we're getting low on magic and resources, we should head back and save so we don't lose our progress. Mahamarok. That is holy or expel damage on all targets. I need to remember I have those spell rock items and not hold on to them because they'll be less useful towards the end of the game. Oh, there's a save point here the whole time. I just walked right past it. Okay. We'll jump back to Ginza. I'm just going to save here in this new location. I'm going to go heal and then work on fusion stuff and see what we got. Should have more options now that we have a bunch of additional fodder we picked up along the way. You'll try and recruit a Jack Frost at some point once we free up some space. And I also want to swap Inugami back on the team since it's got better stats than Apsara's. With that new Magatama, I'm strong enough to one-shot a lot of these weaker enemies. That's good. I will be right back in a second here. Alright, sorry about that. Just had to use the restroom real quick. Okay. Let's go see what the Fusion Cathedral has to offer before we try and proceed forward here.
Welcome to the Cathedral of Shadows, where demons gather.
Alright, we're at level 14. With slime, we could fuse Nozuchi, but again, Nozuchi's not going to be terribly useful unless we're fusing physical components. So Apsaras wouldn't necessarily be a good choice here because she's got mostly spells. Let's see. We could get Jack-o'-lantern at 19. And Jack-o'-lantern's got a pretty good mix of fire-based attacks. In fact, single and multiple target fire is pretty good. We could fuse for level 11 Choronzon. Not bad due to the strong against physical. And we only get one here. Could get Drain. That's an option. Angel and Sudama gives us Fomorian. This is a new demon we haven't seen yet. A night type. Strength and Vitality, but only one slot. Yeah, that's not really super useful. We need physical types here for that too. We could fuse for Lilim. Kodama and Angel have some spells that we can use. We get 2 slots here. We could get single target wind, which we do need on our team. We don't really need another healer. We could do wind and light. In fact, I think I'm going to do that. Hama, we haven't used maybe once, but it's a small chance to insta-kill enemies. And I think if they were weak against light, it's a higher chance or a guarantee to insta-kill. Well, Hama's pretty powerful. We just haven't had a good chance to use it yet. Alright. Let's do this and see what we get.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yeah. Now with Lilim,
Right.
we can see if she opens up any possibilities for anything else here. Lilim and Slime gives us Momonofu, who we looked at before. Pretty high level physical demon. Brute type. Again, once we hit 20, that's going to be a good one to fuse, but not with caster type components. We need physical types, which I don't have a lot of. I'm guessing I'm going to have to scout for some more physical types. Oh, with Inugami and Apsaras, we can fuse Fornius at level 20. Fornius is also primarily a physical-based demon. But we could add Feral Bite. And give it Mind Resistance. That might not be bad. Maybe Mind Resistance and a single target elemental? I'll have to think about that. We could fuse Sudama and Pixie for Isora, which we don't have. Or we can wait and fuse for Taraka. Fem, Taraka, Null's Nerve. I just realized Nerve and Mind are different status classifications. Weak against Ice. Get Shibabu, Taunt, Analyze, and learns Rakukaja. Given we're not really going to get much mileage out of either of these two because they're relatively simple, I think I'm going to wait on that fusion until I hit 20. 20 is going to be a good level. I think a lot of stuff is going to open up then. Blob's basically a tank type. High vitality, okay strength. Weak against Ice Light, but Null's Dark. Strong against physical. Okay, I'd like to make a little more room. But there's not a whole lot I can do at the moment that's going to be useful to me. I could fuse Nozuchi. Could fuse Shisa. Shisa is physical. It gets shock, which I think is multi-target electricity. Null's electricity or drains electricity. Null's light, weak against fire. Put fire on here. And I don't know if it learns Mazio or not. We'd give it single target. Actually, I should probably give it fire. Since it already has it already has shock, which I'm pretty sure is just an electricity attack. We'll do this. Not the most optimal since it's primarily physical based, but it'll be sort of a utility demon that we can use on the team when we need it.
Are you sure?
That's fine. We can always get another Apsaris later if we need one.
All right.
Now what she saw. That gives us the ability to fuse up to 26 Shiezai. Null's Ice Light weak against ailments. Well, keeping the mind one on there would have been a good idea, I guess. Primarily physical, Toxic Cloud, Mutudi, Health, Rust. Alright, that could be something to do later.
All right.
Alright, we've freed up some space. I think we're just going to need to level up. Be able to get some better fusions later. Alright, let's go talk to Nyx. Oh, I gotta reslot that fourth member. Do you want to level Lilim? Yeah, I'll put Lilim on. We'll get her some levels, and then maybe we'll swap her and Shisa depending on what we're fighting.
Oh.
Go see Gozu Tenno in Ikebukuro.
Well, hello.
Okay, I guess I technically should have come here after I tried to go in the base instead of going in the underpass. But
What did
I guess if I go all the way back to the mannequin village, I should be able to get through the gate. Or the dialogue there will be different now. Alright. Well, we can head back. We'll save. And we'll make our way back to the underpass. Oh, we shouldn't need to heal. I think we're topped up. Alright. I'll save here, and then we'll go up and out. I don't think I'm going to be able to warp. Oh, I can look. Oh, great. Underpass of Ginza. Okay. Good thing I checked. Alright, now I gotta remember how to get all the way over to the gate. I think I need to go across, go up the ladder, and then out that way. Yeah, alright, I just gotta hook all the way around, go straight out. And see if the gatekeeper will actually let me through. Nope. I might have to talk to some of the NPCs here in order to get through the gate. Which room was the old guy in? That was the junk collector guy? Yeah.
Is something... Huh? The gatekeeper's not letting you pass through to Ikebukuro, is he? Would you perhaps like me to...
Yeah, that would be nice.
Then let's make a deal. I'll persuade the gatekeeper to let you carry on with your travels. In return, you have to find something I'm looking for. I want a bill. It's a small portrait painted by humans. It's small yet detailed, and it uses watermarking technology that changes patterns. It had value at one time, I think. I heard that some humans valued it more than their lives. Much as I'd like to find one, I have no clue as to where one might be. Though, I heard they were found in abundance where people were crowded together. A city, perhaps. Very likely. I'm sure you'll come across one in no time. You're a demon, after all. So, with that, I entrust you with finding a bill.
Alright. Assuming he means like money, currency. Oh, I need to find a bill first? Okay. Well, I guess I need to hit a city.
Did you find it? I heard they were found in abundance where people crowded together. A city, perhaps?
Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. I guess I can use my fast travel to see if any of the places we have access to via terminals is going to get us what we need. Where am I going? I need to go back. Oh, I forgot she's weak against ice. Ugh. Okay, she says my only benched healer right now. To make sure I don't waste its magic. I'm gonna go auto for 2 of these. Alright, our options. Where the Demi-Fiend was born, center of the conception. Could try Shibuya and see if there's anything here. I'm just gonna save on location here for now. Oh. Oh, it's another shop I didn't unlock before. Alright, there's Magatamas that I can buy here too. I'll probably come back when I get more money since I don't want to bankrupt myself right now. Alright, yeah, we can auto fights here. These demons are pretty low level. Guess I can check the club. Oh. Actual random encounter. Or scripted encounter. Not a very difficult one. Alright. Alright, let's check out the club and see if there's any clues here. there's nothing here of value, I guess I'm gonna head back to Ginza and talk to Nyx again. Maybe she'll give us clues about where to go. Level up. Alright. Guess there's nothing here. Guess I'll head back to Ginza and see if I can get some clues there. If I can't find anything definite that's gonna get me to progression, then I might call it here since we've been going for 2.5 hours or so. We can always pick up next time once we have a way forward. Alright. Port back to Ginza and save there. If I can't find anything here, then I may need to go back to the map and look around and see if there's any areas that I haven't explored yet. There was the highway that they told us not to go to. I guess I can check that out. If I can't find any leads here, and if we hit a dead end, we'll call it. Ooh, full moon. I guess we can see if there's anything readily fusible with the sacrifice fusion. Oh, missed it. The phases don't stay for very long, I'm realizing.
What?
Aha.
Get out of here! What did you say? Get out of here!
Okay.
Hey!
Wow.
Guess we can try and going in the other exit to the secret door and see if the guy guarding it now is an encounter. I can't remember how to get through these different sections, so we're just gonna have to figure it out. Alright. This is the far entrance. Oh, the guy's just straight up gone. Okay. There's the bill. And there's several mystic chests. I think I'll leave those here for now. I wonder if we go back through this door if we get a boss encounter. Oh, maybe not. I think that'll be something we have to resolve later. Oh, here's our encounter. Troll. Well, time to see if we have anything that trolls are weak against. Do defense down first, and then we'll see. Ice? Nope, drains ice. Don't use ice. Oh man, it did a lot of damage. Let me try fire. Nope. Nope. Not lightning. Okay, we'll keep health high. I guess it's just physical attacks. Ah. Well, we could summon Shisa. And if it does Mabufula again, that's gonna potentially wipe my party out. I think protagonist can withstand one. Hopefully it doesn't do that again. Alright. We'll just heal everybody up. Alright. Bead chain, I think that's high heal for everybody. Alright, that was a little dangerous. Okay, now that we got the bill, should be able to just port all the way over to the underpass, give it to collector guy, and then we can move forward. I guess we can move to the next area before we wrap up for the session today. That's not too expensive. As your party levels up and you get further along, it costs more both to heal and to resurrect them if they die. There's generally an incentive to not let people get KO'd. Okay, we just need to go up. And talk to Collector Guy. And that should lead us to progress. Alright, buddy.
An actual bill! We had a deal, right? Well, hand it over! Okay, then. A deal's a deal. Hold on a sec. Here you go. Give this letter to the gatekeeper. See you later. Hope you get to Ikebukuro safely.
Alright. Progress. Oh, Nozuchis. Okay, that's a lot of magic attacks. And defense. Okay, what we'll do is we'll whittle down all of the mobs and try and recruit one of the Nozuchi. Good thing she has cure poison. Alright, let's go for recruit. The world is nothing but a painting your senses draw. You serve your others. Sure. Lucky guess. Deplete, ask for items. That's not too useful. I'll get rid of that one. Don't change Rakunda. Beseech. That's not really a good trade. Having her keep her heal skill would have been better. Is there a heal point around here? Heal or a save terminal? Probably should have checked Nozuchi's elemental weakness. Oh, I can analyze. I don't have a lot of abilities that use magic at all. Should probably get into the habit of analyzing things. Nozuchi weak against electricity. Okay. Don't use wind on him. Okay, should be able to get another turn. So far, this team of demons is functional. Inugami is a little bit squishy, though. It seems to be taking a lot of damage. Let's go. We'll go auto. Need to save my magic. That looks like progress. We'll see if the other branching path leads anywhere. Alright, since two of them are shocked, pretty sure using Berserk on them gives me criticals. Yeah. Won't get any extra turns, but they'll do a lot of damage. Oh, Media. Okay, that's a good ability. We don't have a group heal. So if we get slapped by something really dangerous, Inugami can heal the entire party, which will be pretty handy at some point. There's a lot of things we're running into are using all target spells. Alright, keep pushing Vitality. Oh, okay, that other path that I backed off from just leads to a Mystic Chest. Okay, we'll leave that there for now. Alright, S terminal. That will port me back to beginning of this area. I think. Yeah, beginning of Great Underpass. Alright, looks like our only path out of here is this way. Yeah, I think so. This would have been a good chance to test out my light skills. That looks like progress. This is a pretty big area. Alright, we'll keep exploring systematically here. Alright, that's basically a recommendation for a conversation with demons. We'll see if we can get rid of these additional mobs and try and recruit Fomorian. Okay. Guess not. Let's see if one of our other abilities will work, but it's possible we don't have the right conversational skills. I guess not. That's just a dead end. Yes. Out and right. We'll see if we can make it all the way to Ikebukuro and save there. And then I'm going to call it for this particular stream. Oh, this is the way I came. I'm running out of magic. I guess I'll save Inugami's magic for group heals. Alright, weak against lightning. Alright, so I need to get back to that section that looked like it was progress. Oh, okay, that's the Mystic Chest. This area is kind of confusing. A lot of the different sections look similar. It's really easy to get kind of turned around. Yeah, that works. Oh boy, that would have killed her. Alright. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to group heal. I'm running out of magic. Oh, getting close to levels up. Alright, let me see if I can look at the map and figure out where I'm supposed to be going. Ooh, B-chain, that's nice. If we go to that path and go up. Okay, I think I want to go to this path directly in front of me. I thought I went here before, but maybe not. Okay, I think this is the way forward. Ooh, Soma Droplet. That's a insta-heal. Full, I think. Yeah, how did I miss coming here? I'm hoping there's a spot to heal in the next zone because my team is pretty low on magic and not super high on health either. I might have to use items. Only the main character can use items. We'll see. The last thing I want to do is die before I get out of the zone. That would be a huge loss of progress. Alright. Hopefully this is the last encounter before we get out of the zone. Actually, I'm gonna keep pushing strength. Oh, that's nice. Occasionally find things on the map while in the party. That's not bad. I think I'll swap out Beseeched. I only really need one recruitment skill. Alright, I think we're finally out of the zone. North from here. Okay, Zoshigaya Cemetery. Alright, we've got a couple spots here that I think we'll eventually be able to explore. But we'll head up north. Look for a place to heal and save, and maybe we can look at some fusion options too. That's not a good spot for a random encounter. Oh boy. I am almost completely out of magic. Brute Oni, I do not remember the elemental weaknesses on this particular enemy. That's not going to matter because I'm pretty much out. Oh, War Cries, all physical and magical attack down. At this point, I just want to keep my team from getting KO'd. Well, that's not good. Let's see. I don't know if I want to gamble on weakness by refilling my magic for my party. So I'm going to try and just keep everyone's health up. And then keep attacking. Or I could have gone for a potential freeze there. Guess I'll do that with my last 3 MP on Inugami. Alright. Not too difficult of an encounter, but I'm really low on everything. I guess I should be careful who I talk to down here until I find a chance to save. Okay, Cathedral. Alright, save point. I need to track down a healing station, but I'm going to save before I do anything else. It would be incredibly bad to die before saving progress here. We'd probably lose about an hour's worth of progress if that happened. Alright. We'll scout around the area a little bit and then we'll wrap up for the stream today. Shop.
Hello there.
Okay, no Magatamas here. A whole bunch of random
Heyo.
items.
Got it.
I think we're good for now. Cathedral. I guess we can see if we got any options here. Still trying to close in on level 20.
It contains information on all demons in existence, but only those that the reader has made a pact with can be viewed. I see that you have been recruiting many a demon. From now on, use this compendium to...
Okay.
Welcome to the Cathedral of Shadows, where...
The compendium, something I mentioned in the last session.
Oh?
After you summon or recruit a demon, they go in the book. And you have the ability to overwrite custom ones that you create.
Oh?
Like this. If I fused a set of really useful skills on a demon, then I can overwrite the entry in the compendium and summon them later. As we see here, it would cost 6,800 to summon another Shisa. And not cheap. I can't really afford to do that right now.
All right.
But we'll see what fusion options we've got. We're at 17. Could probably just wait until we hit 18. Ame no Uzume would be a pretty good caster type. We could give her defense down, group lightning, and maybe we could even give her single heal. And maybe anti-mind. Archangel. Archangel's a physical type. I think... yeah, his potential stats might be better than Inugami. He's got higher base HP for one. But I don't think I want to fuse High Pixie for that since she's got spells. Still got Fornius at level 20. We could do Shisa and Sudama at 18 for Nakamata. Drain Force weakens electricity. Right now we could fuse for Takemi Nakata. Repels electric, nulls light, weak against fire nerve. Lightning attacks. Group lightning, and Zionga is level 2 single target lightning. That's not bad. We could slot in Anti-Mind and Warcry. Yeah, that might not be a bad combination. I'm gonna need to do something about the fact that I don't have a lot of healers. I'll have to think about that. Or we can wait until we hit 20. I may do that for now.
All right.
Alright, let's see if we can find a healing spot. And then I'll save and wrap up for the day here. Oh, there's an Ekomata. And Yakas, which I don't think we can talk to because we can't talk to Haunts. I guess we can try and recruit an Ekomata. Okay, guess I'm not strong enough to potentially recruit her. I wonder if it's level based. Should probably try and ask using the main character since he's higher level. It's either single character level or it's party level. Alright. That would be the main hall. Oh, it's a bicorn. I can try and get one of those. Nope. Alright. Keep looking for a heal point. Yeah. If I can't find a heal point in one of the surrounding areas, I may have to port back to another spot like Ginza and heal there. 'Cause right now, a lot of these enemies are not trivial. I'm getting really lucky with my dodges. Considering I'm weak against ailments. Need to end the fight as soon as possible. Oh, Palimpa's confuse, not bind. Still looking for that heal point. Yeah, that was lucky. Attack down. That's an annoying ability. Pretty much all I can do is attack, 'cause I don't have any magic. Oh, there it is. Okay, pretty sure if I don't end this fight quickly, the main character is going to start attacking the party. Or to wear off. Well, that's lucky. Burning a lot of medicine here. If this doesn't loop around back to the main area, I may have to just make my way back and then pour it out. Oh, that's nice. Looks like Inugami's potentially gonna evolve into something. Oh, Mystic Chest. Okay. Let's see. I was thinking maybe I can swap some folks out of my party. And just summon some that have actual magic for now. Just until I find a safe spot and get out of here. Alright. Yeah. Let's see. Are they weak against wind? Yes. Okay. Lucky guess. I think Bind status is less chance to dodge? Oh, that's a persistent one too. Doesn't tell me the status. But I think she could cure it. Guess I'll use a chakra drop on High Pixie and see, because I don't want that status to stay. Yeah. Stun. I think stun gives the enemy 100% crit if they hit you. Oh, the paths are connected. Getting all these items are nice, and the experience is nice. But I really just want to find a place to heal so I can save and be done. So I'm gonna head all the way out. If that spot to the left is a heal door and I just went the wrong way, I'm gonna be rather annoyed. Okay, hit 18. Heat wave. Oh, full recovery's nice. Heat wave, we can look at that skill. Physical damage to all foes, damage relative to HP. I think it's higher HP is more damage. It's either that or it's the reverse. But that's a group hit attack that it doesn't hit randomly, it just hits everybody at once. Which is not bad, it's just a little bit expensive when it comes to HP. Alright. And that's the heal room, I just didn't even look at it. I really need to scan my areas more carefully. Is anybody out? Alright, no one's out. I'm sure somebody who is going to be watching this later that knows this game better than I do is probably screaming at me that I missed the heal door right there. That's okay. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to reset my party. And now that we're 18, I can go back and look at my fusions again. This will be the last thing we do, and then we'll wrap up.
Welcome to the Cathedral of Shadows, where demons gather.
Okay, we got Amino Uzume. I'm not going to fuse Archangel with these two. That's 19. Nekomata's 18. She needs spells. Nothing really that useful with that combination. Alright, we'll fuse Ame no Uzume. 4 slots. Weaken against electric. I think we'll give her group electricity, defense down. Heal. And I need one more. These 3, actually, before I do this, I'm going to register High Pixie in the compendium. She has a lot of healing and status cure stuff that might be good to fuse later.
All right. Oh?
Yeah, we'll register her. What this does is it lets you see the default for the demons, and then the one that you have in your party that would override it. The only thing that would have been good would be if she kept Dia instead of, was it Beseeched? Whichever one that we swapped out later, that's fine.
Are you sure? Oh?
Okay, let's look at Shisa. Shisa's only difference is that it's higher level and it'll start with War Cry, so that's good.
Oh?
Inugami was another fusion. That's just higher level.
Are you sure?
Alright.
Oh? Oh? Oh?
I believe if you register higher level demons, they become more expensive to summon later. Which makes sense.
Oh? All right.
Alright, we'll fuse these 2. Go group lightning, defense down. Single target heal and anti-mind for anti-ailment.
Are you sure?
Not the most optimum. It'd be better if we had some better attack spells, but it should be functional. Megami Clan. First of that type that we've unlocked. We could see what she gives. We could fuse her at level 21 for Unicorn. Another caster or magic based demon. Decent stats. That might be something to consider. Comes with Rakukaja, Mabufu, and Media. At level 24 with Sudama, we get Kikuri Hime. She comes with the first mid-tier heal, Diorama, which is pretty good. We could give her something like group heal or group lightning and the defense down. And there's Jack-o'-lantern. I may have to see. I'm going to be doing some research on the fusion system and how it works in between now and when I stream this next. What I may do to sort of speed up the Let's Play a little, I might grind some experience here in Ikebukuro and get my level up a little bit, and then maybe get some more recruits for fusion, and maybe improve my team so that next time we've got some slightly better demons. That may allow us to progress a bit more quickly, so I'll think about that. I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to be streaming next week. Like I mentioned last time, the big game that I'm going to be featuring in gaming streams next week's going to be Guilty Gear Strive. I want to get into that game and start learning it. So if I end up taking like a 1 week break from Nocturne, then I may do some grinding off camera, off stream, to give myself some more options, and then we'll see when we pick up. I won't go through any actual progress, so we'll still be here. But I think that will do it for this particular session. We went a little bit longer than normal, and I was really concerned I was going to die before I got back and saved. But good progress. We will pick up next time. The next stream on the schedule for this week will be on Sunday, a little bit earlier in Pacific time. I'm going to be doing a drawing stream. I'll be working on some concept pieces based on some stuff we did earlier on. So hopefully you guys will get a chance to jump on then. But until then, thanks for stopping by. I will catch you folks later. Have a good evening.